Good evening, everyone. I'm Brooke Lennington with KSNT News, and right now I'm in our conference room, and we are holding a telethon to help those with Hurricane Harvey. I'm going to give you guys a look here of our volunteers. As you can see, a familiar face maybe. Matt Miller is right here taking your guys' phone calls right now. Now, we have partnered, KSNT has, with our parent company, Nexstar, as well as the American Red Cross, to help those affected by Hurricane Harvey. And every donation, every dollar raised tonight will help those who are still struggling. And I actually have someone who knows firsthand what it was like for those in Texas. I have Travis Schulte here, game warden in Pottawatomie County. Travis, you just got back from Texas this week.
Yeah, we just got back. I got back early, about 2 in the morning. Yesterday morning is when I got back.
And can you kind of walk us through when you get to Texas and you were down in the flooded areas, what was it like? You were one of the rescue teams helping those people get out of the floods.
Initially, where we were first stationed at down in Houston, we were in the parking lot of a mall down there, and it really looked just like a normal town. And they told us we were going to be dispatched to an area approximately a mile from there. And the next morning at 7 a.m. we went out, and just a mile later we ended up in the floodwaters of Houston. We went from just a normal-looking town to completely flooded town. Water was anywhere from 6 to 8 inches, all the way up to approximately 18-20 feet deep around houses. It's really impressive the amount of water that was where it wasn't supposed to be.
And I imagine you lived in Kansas a good chunk of your life, and while we don't deal with tornadoes here, flooding, I mean, those people lose nearly everything. It's just a complete wreck, I can imagine, and you seeing it firsthand. Was it heartbreaking just kind of experiencing that with those families down there?
It was. A lot of the families that we were actually going past into the flooded area, they're people that had retreated out to friends and family that were locals. They'd actually see our boats and trailers coming down. They would then come down to actually, thank us for being there and all that kind of stuff. And it's actually amazing the amount of destruction and devastation that was going on, the high spirits that they actually did have, that we were in fact down there to assist them and make sure that they could get back, get away from the water, whatever they may need. It was tough, seeing houses with water all the way up to the guttering, looking through windows, seeing couches floating, things like that. You realize they've honestly lost everything down there.
And I'm sure you can account for just how badly these donations are needed. Folks, you can donate right now. Just look at that number at the bottom of your screen. Help those affected by Hurricane Harvey. Every dollar counts. And again, that number is at the bottom of your screen. We'll be waiting for your calls here.